Hello everyone, today at Dharamshala in Xtrawrkx Summits on Summits 2025, we are joined by Mr. Rohit and Mr. Aditya from EzUrja. Alright guys, so what motivated the both of you to establish EzUrja?
So working on past projects, we were all always working in energy sector. We saw an opportunity in terms of growing demand of e-mobility. The adventurism and the entrepreneurial spirit in us was always there, and we said that how do we make sure that we make the best of this opportunity. So working in sustainability, environmental, and being part of it was a huge motivation to get into something like this, and that is how EzUrja was born.
I see, that was an energetic answer, right? Good to see the energy in the EV ecosystem these days. Yeah. So, how has the professional experiences of the team influenced the strategic direction and growth of EzUrja?
So we are three co-founders, each coming from a very different sectors. So Rohit here comes from a power distribution background. He has worked on large-scale projects of rural electrification. I come from shipping and logistics background with the huge core infrastructure and on project management. And our third co-founder works in a lot of government departments and waste management. So there is a small thread that ties all of us. And that is how the direction came into in a unison, that how we want to take this thing forward in terms of energy distributions, the e-mobility sector and the sustainable sector. And that is how the strategic vision is also defined in terms of having a long-term visions of everything, because infrastructure is not an overnight thing. And so our direction is go for 10 years, plan for 10 years, and make sure that you execute that vision for those period of time.
Another thing is that we are in the core is energy sector, okay, and all three of us have a core thread is energy, power sector. So that ties up together the all three co-founders, and with our vast experience of almost for 70 years of experience between the three co-founders, that gives us the leverage. Because the kind of knowledge we have, that's the biggest key point for us.
I see. So basically for EzUrja, all the three co-founders have complementing strengths and experiences, which basically helps EzUrja to be able to grow and take the strategic decisions.
Yes.
So going to the next question, what role do you see EzUrja playing in the accelerating adoption of electric vehicles?
Boy, that's a good question. So right now, I think a lot of times the focus is on the end user and what you see in the market. When 3G or 4G was launched, it was taken as a backseat, and the sale of mobile phones or new features in mobile phones was more looked after. It is the same thing what is happening in e-mobility. You have all these vehicles coming in which garner all the attention, all the medias, but the backbone is still the energy infrastructure, the adoption. And that is why we strengthen ourselves to make sure that that core on which the e-mobility is going to run is going to be the forefront of the infrastructure development. And that is where our push towards the development of that is going to facilitate the end users to start adopting EVs as a next course of action.
Secondly, the thing is that at the end of the day, we are talking about power, energy, at the end energy consumption. And energy consumption cannot happen without our strengthened grid connectivity. So there's a one grid availability, plus what more can be done. So at EzUrja, we are focusing on distributed microgrid systems, wherein distributed energy management can happen, and that is where our core focus lies. So we are developing technologies both on hardware and software stacks for distributed energy management, so that the EV penetration is not only limited to urban cities, but it is going towards the tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 and the rural segment of the India, with the use of two-wheelers, three-wheelers, tractors. All these are the key players, not only the vehicles, but buses, tractors, trucks. All these players can consume energy at an affordable rate and an reliable way.
I see. So basically EzUrja is looking at it for the long run, right? Being able to provide EVs.
Just to sum it up, we are the tortoise of the race, we are not the rabbits of the race.
Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, guys.
Yeah. So the idea is to make sure that the energy is easily accessible, it is reliable, and it is stable. If you meet those three criteria, you're a success story.
I see. All right. Moving forward to the next question, guys. So, what innovations can we expect from EzUrja in the next few years concerning to smart energy solutions and the EV infrastructure?
So, as Rohit just said on the previous things, what we are doing is we are amalgamating distributed energy sources, the renewables, the existing grids, and the storage components. We are finding out applications both through the hardware side of things and the software side of things. We are making sure that those are embedded and married each other so that a seamless integration of those energies can be provided to the end users. And that is where the innovation lies in. That how do you make sure that you collect everything from what is around you and give in more simpler form to the end user without them having any difficulty in terms of fluctuations, have accessibility, or making sure that they're having issues of availability of those infrastructures. And that is where the solutions are not, it may sound a very high-fi sci-fi, but it is quite simple in terms of end users. That is where the innovation is going to come in.
Another focus at EzUrja is Make in India and Made for India. We are a very diverse country in terms of geographical things. We are sitting in Himachal here. The weather is always cool. If you go to plains, the temperature is very different. You go to south, temperatures are very different. So your technology that we are working on should be applicable to all kind of geographies in India. Okay, and it should be adaptable. So our focus is to develop the technology under Make in India program, and also the biggest factor that we are working on is after sales. Once the product is sold or the services is sold, then the problem lies on the after sales. We are focusing on solving from day one that there is no after sales issues. And if it is there, then we are there to take care of the corrective actions from day one.
All right, good to see that you guys have deep understanding of what is required for this ecosystem and how EzUrja is going to enable all of these things, right? It was great having you guys for the interview today, right? I think the audience here was able to gain a lot of insights, right? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you for having us.